Greetings, Geechlings. Geechin Prime here with my live reaction of My Hero Academia, chapter 145. Wait, yeah. I was like, what? I knew that couldn't be right. But yeah, Red Riot, because I thought that was the name of the chapter from last week. I'm being stupid. Anyway, okay, still in the flashback. Forget about being a hero. I ain't even really a man. Crossed out on the page, his former goal, UA. All I did was put on an act. I was just going through the motions. But when the chips are down and the time comes to lay down my life, that's when your true colors surface. He's remembering when he didn't take action against that villain, who I do know who it is. It's the sludge villain, who actually has never been given a real name. As long as you've, I guess that's on that poster. I thought that was just more text, but anyway, as long as you've got a manly spirit, then nobody and everybody can be a hero. People who take even just a single step forward when faced with their own mortality are the ones who can be heroes. Okay. But, God, did he stab himself in the... Ow. According to Mom, the first time my quirk manifested, I inadvertently cut my eye. Oh, God. That had to hurt. Afterwards, I was sobbing that I hated my quirk for a while. It's an interesting quirk. I mean, it has its uses, but what a way to find out about it. It wasn't a huge deal or anything, but now that I look back, that might have been the start of it all. My admiration for the hero with a quirk similar to my own. Wait, what? His hair looks like it's made out of hockey. Crimson Riots does. A hero puffed with pride. One who put his life on the line. And he just threw the book, which had hero written on it. That ain't it at all. Wait, he got... What's up with the hollow projection? I had my folks buy it for me for my birthday some years back. The companion media to a book of understanding heroes. Oh, so that's what that book was. And then on the book title, Hero Biographies, a selection of 50 outstanding heroes. Was this thing how I first came to know him again? I'm terribly sorry. Right, so if you'll allow me to ask you a few questions now. Alright, lay 'em on me. In the comparison to other heroes, your image as a reckless hero who rushes in headlong is quite prominent. May I ask, do you feel no fear over throwing yourself into harm's way? Just what do you think I am? Of course I feel fear, but it's overcoming that fear. Anybody who rushes into the jaws of death without feeling any fear is either a complete dumbass or a bleep. I wonder what the bleep was. Back when I was a sidekick, there were times when I wasn't able to save some people's lives. I know, it can't be helped. Crime rates are on the rise now, so there's nothing. That ain't what I'm saying. What the hell's going on? Weird review or interview. I was still in elementary school when he said all that. His words are still too difficult for me to grasp back then. They didn't sink in. I'm saying that I hesitated for a second because your heart was weak. You couldn't save him. The sight of him charging in with all his might just struck me as being super cool. Villains and death itself are both terrifying. It's just what I know there's something even scarier than death. The final impression of the faces of the dead and the torment of failing to save them. It's because I have experienced them that I charge into the fray. What exactly does a manly spirit mean to you? It's the attitude you carry with you in your soul. And I may say manly, but it goes the same for any gender. And it doesn't mean being confident either, or not knowing fear. I save people because I'm a hero. Once you've made the decision in your heart, then you stake your life on it. Okay, he is a very boastful hero, isn't he? A manly heart, to me, is a life led without regret. Aw. And Kirishima's crying because he knows that that's not the way he's been living. Okay, he has the crumple. Is he submitting it? Because he only has the one on there and it's Yue. Whoa, like for real? Dude? I won't repeat the same mistake. I'm sorry. Back then I saw the two of you were in trouble, but I was too scared to act. Okay. Why did that seriously looks like, Ochaku? Is that? I wouldn't think so, but maybe. Who are you again? You're in class 1, if I recall. It's totally fine. Normally, nobody or anybody'd be afraid. Mina's just amazing, that's all. And Mina's nearby, so she heard that. Okay, more training montage. Victory headband. What is he? Oh wait, I thought he was cramming stuff in his mouth, but no, that's his fist. But, okay, and oh god, there went the hairstyle. I'm not really sure what's going on. He's watching the UA principal, who I don't know how to pronounce his name. It's like Nizachu or something. What did you do to your head? This is your debut for high school. You've got horns now. They're horns, buddy, now. Or we're horns buddies now. Damn straight. Don't touch them, though. You'll mess them up. I never regret my inaction ever, or I'll never regret my inaction ever again. I'm going to be a hero who can protect people. I'm saying sayonara to my pathetic old self. She's kind of, Kirishima, you were really beating yourself over that whole time, or over that whole thing, huh? That bad? Don't overload yourself with pressure. God, she's hitting him like crazy. Oh wait, this doesn't hurt. But why the hell? How are you going to say sayonara when you're still pulling that gloomy face? When you're actually when you've actually overcome yourself deep down? Come and tell me, okay? I'm suspecting that they may become a couple sometime in the future, because it's kind of weird how this relationship started, and though they've never shown really any hint of that before now. I'll go spread rumors of the Mr. High School debut all over the place. I'm looking forward to it. My bad. Even now, there hasn't been exactly a shortage of frightening thoughts running through my mind. But the number one thing I was always afraid of, surpassing any of those other fears, is reverting back into what I was back then. Oh, okay, now we're starting to get back into the present. I never want to feel that regret ever again. I'm going to be a hero who can protect people. Oh, even Fat Gum grabbed him, and he's charging him with the punch. Okay, let's see what Fat Punch... I called him Fat Punch first. Fat Gum's ultimate punch is like, there's just one reason you gone lose? Gonna lose? I don't know, the way that I've never seen gone or gonna spelled that way. Because you underestimated him. I did too. So did you. A barrier of maximum strength and strength. No point. It'll just break. Okay. So, Tin Guy tried to put up his ultimate form of his barrier, and now it's just been shattered. Get a taste of the manly heart of the hero. You mean that was the whole chapter? It was 13 pages long. Victory in the graphs thanks to Kirishima's leaped into deadly peril. Next chapter, lead color pages. Named Red Riot. Okay. Why was this only 13 pages? Okay, not 13 pages long. But I don't get it. Now we're in with the depth. And there's Bakugo, the day after the end of term exams, chapter 68. It's a side story. Okay, well, it's only a few pages long. Hey Bakugo, let's do this thing. You know, this thing. What do you call this anyway? Oh, come on. Kaminari, what? You're a moron. Wait, what are they doing with his thumbs? I don't know what it's called, but come on, let's do it. Shut up, you flunk fucks. And a 1, and a 2. What are they doing with their thumbs? Damn it, Deku, pulling that shit during the last moments of the exam. Each pair of students was made to watch a video of their exam fights along with their respective teachers and reflect back on what they could have done better. I couldn't say anything with All Might around, but what the fuck kind of stupid ass bullshit did you think you were doing, fuckstick? He's cursing more than I do. If you want Deku, he's in the bathroom. The fuck are you doing here? Yeah, Ochage, I don't know what's going on. I barely remember that chapter. It was so long ago. I was just sensing your Baku Rage aura. The aura Bakugo emits when he seems he could snap at any moment. And given he's explosive, I guess that's just reflect his explosive anger. Itchy nose. And thought you could probably, or you would probably start yelling at Deku again. Oh yeah, you're a real Sherlock, aren't you? If that's all, you can go fuck off. But why, what? I'm not going anywhere. Can't you make nice with him already? She nearly did kick your ass, dude, so... Oh wait, is this before that? No, this is before that. She's gonna nearly kick your ass, dude. Me? Make nice with him? Not even a shitty fucking nerd like him keeps doing his best to make an ass out of me. Come on, really? Guess it just won't go that smoothly, huh? I'm confused. Bakugo, you were so cool when we fought, but you're always like that with Deku. Wait, so this is okay. I'm getting confused about things. It's almost like you're scared, so you want to distance him. And so you act all menacing like that. I mean, you were childhood friends, and now you're in the same class. So I want you to stop yelling at each other and be friends again. The fuck did you say to me? What? She's in a fighting stance now. I feel like... What? You too, Deku, you shit rag. What are you two yelling about? What are you, second graders? Take your seats. Okay, Midnight ain't having none of this. It's time for modern history, or modern hero history, or art history. Battling with heavy imposing armament may be suitable in terms of one hero's activities, but remember that it might leave a grim impression on bystanders watching. be wise to move towards emphasizing one's identity along with their overall theme. And my nose and lip are itchy as crap right now. I see. Tanya is listening as always. I can't believe I just blurted all of that out. Ochako's a little regretful. And so young Bakugo's wrath diffused across two directions, and in the end, Uraka, I never can say her name. Uraraka. That fuckstick. Boy, that's gonna be his new catchphrase, isn't it? He calmed down a smidge. And who popularized costume versatility? Bakugo? It was Clown Shock. Correct. But he ain't dumb. Also known as Crown Shock. Which, if I remember right, there was a bit of a difference, or that was a similar thing to D. Gray Man when Alan got his latest Innocence, and it was originally known as like Clown something. Then it changed to Crown. So, anyway. Okay, chapter. I guess it was better because they're getting back into the swing of things. A little odd about that flashback or whatever. So, yeah, it would have had to have been a flashback. So, yeah. But it was okay. I'll give it a 3. Higher than last week's. We actually got to see Fat Gum uses attacks, so that's good. But it just didn't move me as much as I was hoping it would. Still got to see a little bit more of Kirishima's past and how he eventually kind of accepted himself into becoming how we see him today. So, character development. And it was okay. Anyway, I'll stick with the 3 point. Or just the 3. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Keishlings, roll out.